Production Live, here with writer-director ROY KARL BEDFORD. What inspired you to create your production company?
To make films, develop films, and particularly Gothic Claustrophobia, which is obviously what's titled after.
And tell me a bit about Gothic Claustrophobia. What does that mean?
Well, the title's actually a little bit of a tip of the hat to Hitchcock, who liked these one-word titles like Vertigo and Psycho. But of course, I got two words in there to make it differential from all the other Gothic films out there.
And this film has done quite well on the festival circuit.
Well, it's got a little bit of attention online. It came from my desire to do something small, compact, intense. It's only 12 and a half minutes long, but was designed to get a lot of story in there in a very short amount of time. It throws people into the action, into the situation very quickly, and it's a concentrated piece of intensity, and then and very atmospheric as well. So I don't know, I'm screwing this up.
No. And have you ever suffered from claustrophobia?
No, it didn't come from that. It was just a psychological state of mind. It was, it's just the best title I could come up with.
How did you get involved in the music video project for Laurel Canyon?
I was looking for bands, and I wanted to do a video with an intense visual style, with a song that had an edginess to it and a sharpness to it, something dynamic. And I found this guy, Chris Ganser, and he sort of, actually a friend of his found me. It's actually what happened, and so we got together, and it came off very well. It's very stylized, and but it tells a story, and it's a dramatic music video, I call it, because it has a narrative drive. It follows a story.
What kind of work are you hoping to do in the future?
Suspense, thriller, feature films, science fiction, horror films. So what I'm doing now is a science fiction, suspense, thriller, mid to low range budget with horror elements. So it's somewhat of a unique premise. So hopefully it'll be done soon, and we'll be shopping it around.
Have you been a fan of the horror thriller genre for a long time?
Yeah, that's my main thing. I'm into drama, but I'm in anything good and cool, but my personal talent and my greatest affinity is definitely for the suspense thriller genre. And I want to tell stories with atmosphere and intensity and drama. And I'm into filmmaking for the ability to, bring an audience into the story vicariously, put them in the audience's shoes, and push it forward and make them really feel like they're there. So that's definitely the intention.
And what's the best place to check out your work online?
All my stuff is linked off of Facebook and my Facebook page, and Google Plus, and even still on MySpace, and a couple other YouTube. It's up on the highest resolution of the film is actually on YouTube now, since they raised their barriers for the resolution limits. It's actually the highest resolution version.
So if we go onto YouTube and search Gothic Claustrophobia, it should come up?
And Gothic Filmworks is YouTube/Gothic Filmworks.
Tell me the story behind Gothic Claustrophobia.
It came from wanting to do something sharp and intense and concentrated and atmospheric for a low budget, obviously. And I was trying to, I did a lot of research for it, went into Gothic clubs, and got to know a lot of people, and found their fear of, or not fear, but they actually had experience often with bullies and people who wanted to shake them out of their ways. So it's actually based on reality, a certain reality in the social culture. We've never had, and then the antagonists, the straight edge types, are based on real characters as well. It's fictional, bringing them together into the same room, which we do in the film. But that was my original idea, is put them together in the same room. Great idea, original, something that's never been done before. But the characters are all based on reality and real things that both sides have done and had to deal with. So that was the inspiration. So I wanted, and then as soon as you throw them together like that, which happens 1 minute into it, you have a very intense situation. and you're off and running to the end. So I thought that was a great, unique way to punch forward with something strong and dramatic and intense, and put the audience there. You are there feeling, and so that's the idea. And Filmworks.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and best of luck with your films and upcoming projects.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live.